I am here with none other than John Fluevog. How are you today?
Lovely, great to be here. Thank you so much.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit, obviously, about how Flummunity Fest even started and what we're celebrating here today.
It was started by Fluevoggers themselves. So the company did not start it. They're all getting together. They started in New Orleans in a store there, and they all flew in from different places. And then we kind of heard about this. Go, oh, what's going on here? And then we connected a bit more in Portland, and got as a corp company got kind of more involved. And then I'm not sure what happened. COVID came, and we've done one online, and then we did one in Vancouver, and then this one. So they've evolved, but it really started with a community. There's an online community of Fluevoggers which are independent of our brand and our marketing things. So.
Amazing. Wonderful. The community here, it's palpable how excited they are to be here, and I've been enjoying all of the very cool shoes. I'm very curious around, we're here, Fashion Revolution being a sustainable organization. As there's that increase in demand, how have you been able to meet that?
I think the people want me to be and want the company to be sustainable and think that we are. And I think the first thing I have to say is the fashion industry is really, it is not sustained. It is not really great for the environment. It just isn't. So how do you deal with that? Because we have components that come from all over the world in different places. We put things together. There's rubbers, there's leathers, there's even the non-leathers. How do we, in this very all the complexity of moving the goods from one place to another, it becomes a really complex question. But I think the biggest thing we do is we sell footwear that is not disposable. Mm-hmm. And people buy, sell, and trade them years later. There's a part on our website which we don't get any money off of, but it's a place where you can buy, sell, and trade on your own your Fluevogs, and people do that all the time. And so the footwear does not get disposed of quickly, and I make them so they wear well and last a long time. And I think that is the key thing I can do, is to make product that defies fashion a bit and isn't so corporate, trendy, as it were. And it has more enduring qualities of beauty and grace in the actual design.
Absolutely, definitely beauty, grace, punk, revolution, definitely against the trend. I do want to touch on sort of a little bit of, I think, that greenwashing that we're discussing in terms of sustainability. Obviously, I do know, though, that there are some I believe, vegetable tanned Fluevogs and some vegan leather options as well. There is this wave and next generation of, mushroom leathers and cactus leathers. What's your take on that?
We're looking at them all. A lot of it is price, of course. Things get more expensive, and then you have to really look at the behind. How sustainable actually are they? How much different are they? And there's a big difference between sustainable and people who are vegans, vegetarians, because they're feeling that leather is not a sustainable product. Where people are eating meat, and it's a byproduct, and it's all very biodegradable, in fact. So there's kind of two ways of looking at that. It's not that clear cut. There isn't like one option that is so much better. And a lot of the synthetics and vinyls that we're buying are not biodegradable.
Absolutely. Touching a little bit on, for Flummunity Fest, I've been honored to speak with Dame Zandra Rhodes and Judy Yang as well from Anna Sui. Can you talk me a little bit through how these collaborations come together and come to light?
The collabs come naturally, actually. We don't go out and seek them. They kind of come to us. George Clinton, for instance, Carlon, his wife, is a big fan, and she reached out to us, and I went, George Clinton? And I thought about him, and he's cool, man. He's just a cool dude. And I'm like doing things with people that have a similar vibe to what I'm doing. And he's funky. He's got a nice vibe going on. I like his energy, and I like the history there. And with Xandra, the same thing. We have a lot of history. We have a lot of shared history, and we've been through a lot of the similar feelings and energies through the different generations. You have to remember that all of us started. George started when people were doing doo-wop groups. I mean, I grew up with that, and then we went into hippie things, and then we went into psychedelic, and then we've been through all the different cultures, and I think I'm really thankful that they are still around. They're still doing their thing. There are very few independent fashion brands that are still alive from the 70s and still relative and relevant. So I like joining with people like that. And I think as we do things in life, being really, truly relevant and not just